going on? Not sure if anybody's going to join, but I believe I've done a video on this before, and this is regarding filming in courts here in New Hampshire specifically. And this is, sorry about that. This is the Supreme Court order, right, that I've been handed in a number of videos. If you go back, and many of you have seen, this is what everybody's referring to. This is what they're relying on to stop people from filming in court. And if you remember specifically in the last Supreme Court video where the bailiff was grabbing this, and I said, Rule 19. Yeah, Rule 19. He said, oh, no, there's no Rule 19. Well, yeah, it's right here. Rule 19 and 54. Okay, so all we need to do is read this first thing. This is the order, and it says, pursuant to its constitutional and statutory authority and powers of general superintendents over the New Hampshire court system, and in accordance with Supreme Court Rules 19 and 54, the Supreme Court orders the following. Blah, 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 about filming. And at the very end, it says if people are disruptive or refuse to leave, then they may be subject to arrest. But the most important thing here is Rule 19, which I've already had printed off months ago. And Rule 19 specifically says any person may record and photograph or broadcast by radio or television the oral proceedings of the Supreme Court that are open to the public, provided that the orderly procedures of the court are not impaired or interrupted. Okay, so never mind that all the lower courts are trying to use this Supreme Court order to stop us, which they've, you've seen that they've kind of fallen in line, and they realize that they can't stop us, even though they have signs up everywhere saying that we're not allowed to film. And the rule that they're citing gives them the power to stop us and make us try to get permission. They're trying to make us get permission is what this is. I mean, I can read through this whole thing. It won't take that long. Recording equipment. It acknowledges to provide open and public access to court proceedings. And I mean, I'm not even going to go through this. And I recently found out that this court order came about because of the actions of free staters in their filming in public and filming court and public officials. And they got tired of it. And so they filed this. And nobody apparently has looked into it and realized that it has zero force of law behind it. It has nothing, And so the whole point of why I started this live stream is because some guy or some person, whatever, commented saying that they got all this power and authority and they could stop you and all this. But I've been doing it. I've been filming my pro se trials. So to say that we can't do it, it's been done. It's been done many times by me all throughout my channel. That's all I've been doing is nullifying these unconstitutional practices that these people are engaging in. All right. And this is how it's done. And this is the only way it's done. And that's why I put this up there. I've been a 10ther for a while. 10th Amendment Center, 9th and 10th Amendment. You hear me say that all the time. 9th and 10th Amendment. The 10th Amendment gets its power from the 9th Amendment. You go read it. It's like 12 sentences maybe between the two of them. So I don't know what they're going to do. I don't know if they're going to try to make this illegal, but people in my comments, don't come at me on some shit when you don't know what you're talking about. And people in the courts too. You bailiff, hopefully those guys subscribe to my channel. I told them to go check it out. he said he's a super duper libertarian, right? I mean, you don't get more libertarian than a 10th Amendment Center guy. Go to 10thamendmentcenter.com to learn more about that. They're all over YouTube too. You go to his YouTube channel. This is a great YouTube channel. Awesome content. Very underrated channel. Very undersubscribed channel. Yeah, 100%. Ninth is the most important of them all. Exactly. Truth Faction nailed it. Ninth is where it's at. Ninth is the one that gives all the power. Okay, so they work in tandem, the 9th and the 10th. So go check them out, and you guys got to understand them, because that's where we get and retain all our power from. Then you got to check your state constitution as well. But this is the type of games that they try to play. They try to put out this official looking document and cite some rules and then say, blah, 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 we're going to, we're all official. And another part of the problem is, and it's a matter of people willing to do what needs to be done and defy these unconstitutional things and be willing to get arrested over it, right? And they know I am. So they haven't yet, and we'll see if they do. I think they're going to try to make a law, or they might rescind this thing. I think they should rescind this thing. What do you guys think? Give me your thoughts in the comments below, and share this with anyone you think who might be interested. Hold your government accountable. Don't comply with unlawful orders. You can be peaceful about it, but you have to be adamant about it, right? Adamant. All right. So thank you all for joining this one. And Happy New Year to everybody. I hope everybody's doing good. So take it easy. Signing off. All right. Where are we at?